decided not to get into that.
So you got into IAS. What is what you're saying?
No.
You attempted.
And then as was going through, I felt that will not be the real thing. So then I got into a job. So that was I started as a typist, at an 800 rupees as a salary. I started in a Sareen Consultants. It was basically a public issue. That was in 1980, 84, 85. You had that liberalization. Government has liberalized a lot of things. So people were going to the public market. So I was worked in that organization. So a lot of information passed through. As a typist, you can always go through what is happening and meeting people and all. Then immediately I was able to grasp. In 1 year I became assistant manager. Then I moved my job to Champaklal Investments as a assistant vice president. Then again in 6 months as vice president, was taking care of the total North Indian operations. We had an opportunity to meet the biggest of industrialists in the north.
Who has been your inspiration? Did you really look up to someone?
Initially, as I said, the Indian Administrative Service was an inspiration. Then we got into to really looking at them very closely in Delhi. I found that it's not, I think, much more we can do as an entrepreneur. So, but you need to gain that experience to become an entrepreneur. Then also see, I was been to Delhi mainly because in our family, we were 3 brothers at the time. My elder brother was engineer, my younger brother was B Pharmacy, and we have a lot of lands. Somebody has to take care of the lands. So I was being almost while doing graduation also, I was taking care of all these agricultural activities. But I realized, you'll not be having a status in a family when you are only doing the agricultural activity. You need to become something. Right. Then I discussed with my parents; they didn't agree. So then practically I had to tell them, okay, I am on my own. So I didn't. So from that day onwards, I am on my own practically. That's what I went to Delhi and started look for a job, and parallelly I was studying and all. So see, when we get into any environment, and if you start enjoying that environment, rather than feeling regret about anything what we do, then you will be able to get accustomed to that. And whatever required, whether it is developing your communication skills or developing the knowledge what is required, if you are able to have that conviction and belief in you that you will be able to make it, I think you will be able to really, I never really looked from that angle, because when I got my first job or as a typist or immediately I have been promoted, I never had that in my mind that I am only a typist, I should not be able to learn things which as a typist you can also learn and see things. Sure. Or the entrepreneurs which are coming for that organization, I used to interact with them and learn from them. Then even when I got into the CIFCO as a vice president, I am able to interact with Dr. Reddy or KVK Raja of Nagarjuna Fertilizers. Or sometimes I used to be in the meetings along with Mr. H.P. Nanda. Of course, my bosses used to be there. I used to be in one corner, or with Bhartiyas of India Glycol. So Mr. K.K. Modi's. The best of the industrialists interaction was happening. And I never felt that I am out of the place, or I used to learn a lot, look at them, how they have shaped up their careers. And even once I had an opportunity to have especially the Reliance public conference was there. First time when Reliance was, coming in 86, 87. When Dhirubhai Ambani was there, in one of the meetings. So, and even at the time Aditya Birla was there. So a lot of, inspirations I used to get from these people and learning from them. They also come from all these people, they come from a very ordinary background. If you look at Dr. Reddy Labs or KVK Raju.
When was your first moment of realization when you decided that you must quit your job and go out on your own?
When I was working in CIFCO, met a lot of entrepreneurs, and then one day it was like it just happened in one of the incidents. I said, why I cannot become an entrepreneur. So then it added to, after that we had a unfortunate incident in the family that my younger brother passed away in an accident. So then I had to really come back to take care of my parents. So then when I got married after that incident, then after a year, my organization, they said, okay, you go to Hyderabad. They opened a branch in Hyderabad. But the activities what we were doing in Delhi, in Hyderabad was not much. Then I got it reiterated that I should start on my own. Basically, it's because in merchant banking, when I was there, it's a very fulfilling to see youngsters coming in, and new entrepreneurs will come. They said they'll tell about their dream. They tell about this is what we want to do, this is what we want to do, and supporting them is a really good thing. So we thought, why these people cannot become like big industries, what I have seen in CIFCO. So let us start an organization which can support so we got the category 1 merchant banking. I was a member of, then I decided to quit, and then the choice was there between Hyderabad and Chennai. So decided to look in Chennai, because at the time, 1991, Hyderabad was not offering that kind of a opportunity. So I moved to Chennai and started.
That started your Chennai connection.
Chennai connection. Just when I came to Chennai, I don't know anyone. But that because it's only reason for me is that I can go to Vijayawada overnight, because my parents are there. Then since I know the broking, investment banking, at the time, the new stock exchange was coming, and Coimbatore Stock Exchange, I became a member of Coimbatore Stock Exchange on a professional quota. I got it. Then we were marketing a lot of public issues. At the time, first time economy was opening up.
When you took the decision to become an entrepreneur, what activity did you get into?
I started an activity of broking, like public issue distribution of the forms, like it's Morgan Stanley, the first fund which has come in. We are doing a lot of rural marketing. Reliance twin issues were there, REPL and RPPL. So that has really gave us a lot of, it was like enjoying, like you do a marketing in all the rural areas and then collect the monies, and then you get commission brokerage out of that.
At any point in time, did you regret quitting a 9-to-5 job, the stability of a 9-to-5 job, because entrepreneurship also entails a lot of hardship?
No, I never had any point of never had any regret, because even when I was working, I never looked at it as a 9-to-5. So it was, I never looked at for what is that I am getting it, whether what I get it will really meet my requirements or not. Always I used to get more than what is required. I never asked any increments when I was in a job. I never asked for any perks which they given a house. They used to give 2 cars. So even in a 2 years or 3 years of my joining, so everything was coming in. But one thing is, whatever I was doing with